Today we'll discuss about the data rate limit. Data rate limit means when we send data through the media, maximum key rate একটা data যেতে পারে. So we'll start with the noiseless channel. In case of noiseless channel, we consider the Nyquist bit rate to find out the highest bit rate. Though noiseless channel is not possible in practical, it has only the existence in case of ideal case. Ideally a noiseless channel হতে পারে, otherwise আমরা whatever the channel we use to send the data is some sort of noise are there. Next আমরা দেখছি যেটা আমরা ইউজ করি, that is the noisy channel. To find out the maximum bit rate here we use Shannon capacity. First we'll start with noiseless channel, যেখানে noiseless channel এর ফর্মুলা হচ্ছে bit rate আমরা যেটা বার করি 2 into bandwidth into log L base 2, where L is the number of levels used to represent the data. That means যে সিগন্যালটা আছে সিগন্যালটা কটা লেভেল সিগন্যালের আছে। সাপোজ পজিটিভ যে লেভেলটা সেটা দিয়ে আমি 1 রিপ্রেজেন্ট করছি, নেগেটিভ লেভেল দিয়ে 0 রিপ্রেজেন্ট করছি। So there is a level at positive side, positive pole, and another at the negative pole. So এখানে number of levels হচ্ছে 2. Directly we'll come to an example. Consider a noiseless channel with a bandwidth of 3000 Hz transmitting a signal with two signal levels. The maximum bit rate can be calculated as, যেখানে আমরা bandwidth দেখেছি 3000 Hz, so আমাদের ফর্মুলা হচ্ছে 2 into bandwidth into log L, where L is the level. এখানে আমরা দেখছি two signal levels, so in place of L we will put 2, and in place of bandwidth we will put 3000. So altogether it becomes log 2 base 2, this becomes 1. So it will altogether it will come 2 into 3000, that is 6000 bps. Bps means bits per second, through which we'll calculate the capacity by speed, or it can be represented at 6 kbps. Next example, consider the noiseless channel transmitting a signal with 4 signal levels. So everything is same, just instead of having 2 signal levels, now we are having 4 signal levels. So 4 is basically 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 2. So log 2 base 2, this becomes 1, and the 2 in the power এর যে 2 টা রয়েছে সেই 2 টা that will be multiplicated with this value. That means it will be 2 into 3000 into 2. So basically it is 3000 into 4, that means 12 bps, or you can say 12 kbps. Next we'll come to the formula of the noisy channel. Noisy channel এর maximum bit rate calculate করার জন্য we have Nyquist bit rate, where capacity can be calculated with the formula of bandwidth into log 1 plus SNR base 2. SNR is what? SNR is the signal to noise ratio, which we have already discussed in the topic of transmission impairment. Anyway, SNR হচ্ছে signal to noise ratio, তার ভ্যালু যদি আমি জানি and bandwidth এর ভ্যালু যদি আমি জানি, we'll directly come to an example where there's an extremely noisy channel in which the value of signal to noise ratio is almost 0. See, signal to noise ratio means signal power by noise power. So এই signal power উপরে noise power নিচে, that means when noise power become the value of the noise power becomes much more larger than the signal power, that means the value becomes so much smaller যে এটা 0, it almost comes towards 0. তো সেই জন্যই এখানে signal to noise ratio, that means SNR এর value যদি 0 হয়ে যায়, SNR এর value যদি 0 হয়ে যায়, that means it is 1 plus 0. And what is 1? 1 means 2 to the power 0. So log base 2, log 2 base 2, that becomes 1. আর পাওয়ার রয়েছে এখন 0, because 1 means 2 to the power 0. So 0 যদি multiplication হয়ে যায় বাকি সব কটা ফ্যাক্টরের সঙ্গে, so the value becomes 0. That means capacity is 0, and it is obvious when the noise is so much, এত বেশি noise যে চ্যানেলে রয়েছে সেখান দিয়ে ডেটা পাস করাই যাবে না, so the capacity of the media is 0. Next example, we can calculate the theoretical highest bit rate of a regular telephone line. যেখানে টেলিফোন লাইনের ব্যান্ডউইথ বলা হচ্ছে 300 hertz to 3300 hertz. So bandwidth is the highest frequency, which is 3300 hertz, minus lowest frequency, that is 300 hertz. So it becomes 3000 hertz. Bandwidth ki দাঁড়াচ্ছে 3000 hertz. This minus this becomes 3000 hertz. So bandwidth যদি আমরা পেয়ে যাই, so we have got the value of bandwidth 3000. And what is the value of SNR? It is directly given as 3162. So the value is 1 plus 3162, that becomes 3163. Log 3163 base 2, এটার value যদি আমরা to the calculator আমরা calculate করি, it becomes 11.62. So it is 3000 into 11.62, that becomes 34,860 bps. That is how we can calculate the maximum capacity in noisy and noiseless channel. And that's all for today's discussion.